Lando Norris recently secured his first victory of the 2025 F1 season after an impressive performance at the Australian Grand Prix. McLaren looked set for a strong 1-2 finish before Oscar Piastri lost time due to an incident on the grass in wet conditions. Still, Piastri managed to bring home important points for the team. On the other hand, George Russell, who finished third behind Max Verstappen and Norris, made an interesting comment earlier in the race weekend. Russell claimed that McLaren is now so strong that they could already start shifting their focus towards developing the car for the new 2026 regulations. Honestly, that's what we expect. We've seen how strong they are. They are in a fortunate position because they can stop developing now and fully focus on 2026, and it's hard to close that gap, Russell said at the time. However, that comment received a response from Norris during the post-race press conference. Norris firmly stated that his team is still fully focused on this season and that getting too comfortable with early success would be a huge mistake. I know George made some comments earlier this weekend that we could switch our focus to 2026. If that's their mentality, good, but it's not the mentality you should have. Sorry, mate, Norris responded. Norris then emphasized that McLaren still has a lot of work to do to remain competitive this season. In his view, relaxing at this stage would be a fatal mistake in Formula 1. We know that we still have a lot of work to do on this car this year. If you relax in this position, you're going to fail. In Formula 1, if you start thinking that everything is going well and is enjoyable, then you're going to get caught out, he stressed. While admitting that his team's performance was outstanding, Norris stayed realistic and refused to get carried away. I think we're the favorites because the team has done an amazing job, and the car is rapid. But we're going to face races where we have to fight hard. He even reminded everyone that every race could present different challenges. If we started this season in Bahrain, I don't think we would have won, and you wouldn't be asking me this question. Let's wait a few more races before making any clear statements, Norris concluded. Now, McLaren and Mercedes both lead the constructors' standings with 27 points, while Red Bull follows in third place with 18 points. The fight is guaranteed to heat up as the circus heads to Shanghai for the next round. Aston Martin has officially announced that their brand new wind tunnel in Silverstone is now fully operational, a major step forward in their Formula 1 car development program. This state-of-the-art facility, located at the AMR Technology Campus, will play a crucial role not only in shaping their future cars but also in strengthening the team's entire operation based at their headquarters. In the world of Formula 1, wind tunnels remain one of the most vital tools, with every team racing to adopt the latest technologies to solve the complex challenges of aerodynamics. Now, with this new facility, Aston Martin is aiming to speed up their progress and improve operational efficiency as they continue pushing forward. The team's goal is clear: return to the podium and dream of victory starting from the 2026 season when major regulation changes will come into play. These drastic changes are seen as a golden opportunity for Aston Martin to rise, with their next-generation car described as the final piece of the puzzle in their quest for success. The wind tunnel is housed in an impressive 60,580 cubic meter building that also features advanced manufacturing machines and a dedicated model-making area where 60% scale models are built. All of this is designed to fast-track development and ensure the team operates more efficiently. Team principal Andy Cowell expressed his pride and gratitude for the achievement. He praised everyone involved in making the project a reality under such challenging timelines. Thank you to everyone who has contributed to the creation of our own wind tunnel at the AMR Technology Campus. The task of bringing together external partners and new internal technology to work side by side under such a tight deadline has been incredibly impressive, Cowell stated. According to Cowell, the wind tunnel will give Aston Martin's aerodynamic experts a significant advantage. This facility offers new technology that allows aerodynamicists to look closer at the complex fluid physics of a Formula 1 car. Having everything here under one roof is hugely beneficial for us as we work towards becoming a fully operational team by 2026. While the main focus is on the new era of regulations, the team will also use the 2025 season to learn, improve, and prepare. Next year will serve as a crucial testing ground before they head into 2026 with Adrian Newey expected to lead their technical charge. With his vast experience, Newey is seen as the man capable of turning Aston Martin's fortunes around from within Silverstone, just as he has done with other top teams in the past. Aston Martin is now looking to the future with confidence, counting on this new wind tunnel as a powerful tool to help them achieve their ambitious Formula One dreams. A tough moment unfolded for Isaac Hadjar during what was supposed to be his Formula One Grand Prix debut in Australia. All the excitement and high hopes quickly vanished even before the race began, following a costly incident on the formation lap at Albert Park on Sunday, March 16, 2025. In wet conditions, Hadjar lost control early at turn 2, causing his Racing Bulls car to crash. The damage was severe enough that he couldn't start his first ever Grand Prix. As he made his way back to the paddock, Hadjar couldn't hold back his emotions, tears streaming down his face, a clear reflection of how devastated he felt in that moment. In the middle of that emotional breakdown, Hadjar was approached by Anthony Hamilton, father of Lewis Hamilton. Anthony offered the young driver a comforting hug, trying to console him as the weight of disappointment hit hard. That gesture earned praise from F1 fans around the world, who saw it as a raw and human moment in the sport. However, not everyone responded with empathy. Red Bull's motorsport advisor Helmut Marko was quick to criticize Hadjar. Speaking to ORF Radio, the Austrian labeled Hadjar's tears as embarrassing for the rookie. In contrast, Red Bull's team principal, Christian Horner, had a much different reaction. He showed full support for the young driver and understood just how heartbreaking that experience must have been. "It was heartbreaking to see him so upset," Horner said. "His first Grand Prix. I think the positive he needs to take from it, when he reflects on the weekend, he actually performed very well in practice and qualifying." Horner also pointed out that it's easy to forget how young these drivers really are, despite the enormous pressure they carry. You forget that they're just kids. There's obviously a lot of emotion for him today, but I think when he reflects back, there's a lot of positives he can take from the weekend. He's still got a lot of sunny days ahead of him. As for Hadjar, he didn't shy away from admitting how crushed he felt after the incident. He expressed deep regret, anger, and disappointment, especially towards his team. "I feel ashamed, very sorry for the team and very angry because these mistakes can happen," he said. Nevertheless, Hadjar made it clear that he has the mental strength to recover from such a low point. "I've had similar moments, tough moments like these," he added. "This one is hard, but my road to F1 was also pretty brutal. I can say I have a strong chin, but this one really hit hard." Now, Hadjar faces the challenge of proving his resilience. Though his debut ended in heartbreak, the moral support surrounding him might just fuel his determination to bounce back and fight again in the upcoming races.